No. Not that I'm aware of. Do what? Who the fuck are you talking to like that? What happened? Well, maybe, yeah. But what is his trait? He's an X Factor? Yeah, I would. You have him as an X Factor probably within 3-4 games. Hell, fuck Trubisky, use him as a backup. Hey, so, Mo, the dude that you was going at it in the chat, I'm about to play in our replacements league. Yeah, he's actually pretty decent. He's beat me twice. So somebody released fucking Phillip Rivers, and now Swift picked him up to be his fucking age reduction. Mo. Hello. Mo been dipping in and out on us. Oh my god, and he left it too. Oh my god. Me and him keeps fucking dodging. There it goes. Alright, now we in finally. Alright, let's see how this game goes. You watching? Swift. Swift, Mo, either one of y'all? What, the one that I put in the freezer?
Yeah. Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You there, Steve? Nope.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
I'm never turning into your division.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
Exactly.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
I respect you.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Yeah, huge fucking trade that made his team.
Now Murray throwing on second down. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They go with Chubb on second down. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Driving in the field on these fucking moves.
They'll run with Chubb, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Oh my God, I'm experiencing issues.
Murray now. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
No, I'm being dead serious. Already
the first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even started.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Touchdown, Cardinals! Nick Chubb with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Joseph now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Austin Hooper. with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Hello? Shit, my mic was down. So guess what the score of this game is right now? 14-14.
Up and through by Myers, and we are tied
30
at
seconds
14.
First. We both have lead.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And I ain't used any of the plays I usually use.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I don't think we got anybody watching the stream yet.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
What would he have been on the Colts? But I mean, I know the Colts is a commissioner, so you can always go back through transaction history and see.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score.
Well, if that
on
was the
EA
case,
Sports.
then he would be changed back to normal. The age reduction be reversed and...
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
They fake the handoff, now Murray.
Yeah, he's the Colts.
He gets it to his running back, Nick
Colts,
Chubb.
obviously,
that one good for 26 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and run. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get into the back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space and let him use his leg.
Yeah, if you can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Fucking keep talking.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
No,
partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. They give the Chubb out of the gun, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, it's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. This time, Wilson will throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
That was a dangerous
and he'll be
throw.
taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. On the move to his left. He'll try and run it. And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Mike 58 right there. You ain't going nowhere.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there.
We have indeed. On 2nd and 9, Wilson flushed out right into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The throw down the field caught by his running back. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Murray. That's caught by Keyshawn Johnson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Murray going to throw. And an alley to run. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on first down is Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make the play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown,
My dude's only
Arizona.
going to jump for interception.
DeAndre Hopkins. As the first half is winding down, and the Cardinals push further out in front. Point after, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He lets it fly for Lockett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10
it's the end of the half.
at their
I'm
own
trying to
42.
throw a fucking touchdown with 5 seconds left to go.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
I mean,
looking
what
for a
are you
seam,
going to do
but
there? You're going to throw
finding
deep?
none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
I was down by 3,
number 3.
and now I'm down by 10. And he gets ball out of half. Because I can't stop his offense. I don't understand how to stop his offense. And asking people to help me with this for the last 2 days. It says he's easy to beat, and he's beatable.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking,
Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
That's huge.
And
I just got
take this one in for the
Murray
Seattle touchdown.
That's huge.
Now
right
Myers for the extra point.
Yeah, you tell me all that shit. I'm going to pick my play because he doesn't pick
It's
this
up
play to
and
have
good,
5
and
seconds.
this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
What?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Concept. Cover 2 man, you said? I don't have cover 2 Tampa. I got cover 2 or cover 2 man. And then I got Tampa 2 right here.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
you absolutely have to protect the football. It's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Taco Charlton gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Well, I got him 3rd and 21, so I'm going to stop here.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He sets the fire deep.
Yes,
trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Sort of.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That
down by 3.
interception sets them up beautifully already.
I've been basically moving the ball.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
And I just threw it in the fucking
It'll be
pick.
intercepted.
I do just stands there and lets it fucking pick.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So much for that.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
See, I don't understand how
They're able to get this
to
one across the 35.
15
It'll be an
yards, one
Arizona
run
first
play.
down on a gain of 17. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Play fake, Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And it's a fumble.
I'm getting some big hitter fumbles right now.
Picked it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Stick down by 3 and this side of the 50.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
I'll be winning this game right now, big time.
Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Come on.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Wilson. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
But do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal.
Oh my
God! For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Buda Baker
I've done 3
pick.
red zone interceptions.
He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
3 red zone interceptions. I could be winning this game.
I don't know.
I would have been on the goal line
there,
on all 3 interceptions.
I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions.
Down by 10 again.
Hard to do it.
I should just ran the ball and took the fucking 3.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Dancing to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From just shy of midfield, Wilson, the Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I gotta fucking punt it.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Unless I can get a stop here on
remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're
I'm playing
watching
like
the
I played this year.
NFL
3 red zone interceptions, or I'm killing this dude. I'm down 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there. Play keep away.
3
first downs, they can't touch the ball.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Without the interceptions, I'm killing this dude. Do it.
54, Mike.
Now Murray has it stripped and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
I keep getting fumbles on this
Seahawks have picked it up, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
You gotta score right here, something.
That one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was.
But your other players like a fucking 60 overall.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall.
What would y'all do?
Right
4th and 2,
line
take the points?
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. A 33-yarder from the left hash.
All right.
And Myers able to knock it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
One of them I took back for a touchdown.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but it's still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake.
That's the reason I be losing so much, because I can't stop the run.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Right there, 54. Right
Why has he got 2 clock on and he's only up by 7? No, that's a fucking
Chubb.
lead.
Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Come on, let's get the stop, let's get the stop, let's get the stop.
Here's Murray from midfield. And able to find Kirk complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
No, because he just got a fucking huge completion. Now he's on the fucking 22-yard line. This game's over. Ain't no way now. And plus, like I say, he's fucking...
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Because I would never...
Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They run it again with Chubb. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Yeah, the writers dude would have probably fucking wiped the floor of you and this dude in Discord.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run with Drake. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
He says in the highlight in one of our Facebook chats.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Switch!
I should have won this fucking game. That's why I'm so fucking pissed right now.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try again with Chubb,
And there's another
and he is in for
And see, that's what I hate. Now it looks close in the first
touchdown
quarter.
Cardinals. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 22, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And again, it's Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Arizona, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Seahawks.